Hello there, my name is Silvana Stojanova and I come from North Macedonia. Today I will cook for you the traditional dish which we call Turli Tava. It has 10 ingredients from vegetables and 2 meat ingredients. At the beginning I will start washing the meat so I can prepare it in the bowl for cooking. Recipe I'm using 300 grams of beef and 300 grams of pork meat. Now I will add 50 milliliters of cooking oil. We also need to add a cup of water where the ingredients will be liquidized and be a more optional way to have a good cooking process, because the process itself is a bit long. So now we're going to put the meat for 40 minutes to slowly boil at low heat. And after the vegetables are complete, we're going to add them, and for 20 more minutes they will boil along with the meat at medium heat. The beginning of our cooking, of our preparing, starts with the onions. We are using 1 piece of fresh onion. After the cutting of the onion, we continue with the rest. It needs to be picked out fresh, so it can give out a better taste. After we continue with the carrot, also cut in big pieces, because as I said, the cooking process takes long and they need to be big so they can be better cooked. We are using 2 pieces of carrot. After the onion, we'll continue with the potatoes. We are using 3 pieces of potatoes, also fresh. First we will need to cut all the vegetables into solid pieces, then put together in the bowl. We are also going to use zucchini. It's a 1 piece, a big piece, which will be cut and put in the bowl. After they are cut, the zucchini are put in the bowl in big pieces. A long process like this, depending on what kind of food you use, usually ask for big pieces because the cooking takes long and the ingredients itself it's possible to get. We add the carrots, then we stir. After it's stirred, we cover it and leave it to boil. We also have a green and a red pepper, one of each. The reason we are using two different colors to give a better look on the dish. We're using two peppers, one red, one green, to give a better color on the bowl. The two peppers we just cut, we add one big piece of tomato. It needs to be firm and large so it can stand the cooking process. Also, there is one particular part which has to be pre-prepared. That's one piece of blue eggplant and 10 pieces of small traditional peppers who grow only in Macedonia. They are called bamii. So the night before the cooking, they're put in a dish with water and salt. When we cut the peppers and the tomato, we put them along with the eggplant and the bamii. After we put the peppers, then the cabbage comes to turn. We use one big piece of cabbage, fresh and ripe. You can see that with the exception of the meat, the eggplant and the bamii, nothing is pre-prepared and nothing needs to be pre-prepared to get ready for the cooking process. All ingredients are fresh except the two frozen pieces we have and we use of peas and green beans. We put 50 grams of each. At the end, the time comes for the spices. We use salt, we use red pepper, we use black pepper, and we use dry vegetable. A mix of dry vegetables, which is a popular spice here in Macedonia. You can notice that the spices which I'm using are also a vegetable product, except of course the salt, and we put a half spoon of each in the mixture. These spices are also very traditional here in Macedonia, which is known for its natural ingredients. As you can see, most of the ingredients we have are vegetables, except of the meat, and the spices as well are from vegetable origin. When the cooking process is at the end, we remove the ingredients from the pot and we put it in a traditional Macedonian clay pot, which keeps the mixture in best condition possible after the cooking, to keep the taste and to keep the freshness inside. And we put a bit of water at the end on top, so it can mix with all the ingredients to keep them ripe and fresh. We close the bowl with a clay lid and put it in the oven to finish the cooking process. And now, when everything is complete, we are going to put it at 200 degrees to bake for 1 hour and 30 minutes. After the process is complete, we remove the pan from the oven and we check how we did. As you can see, it looks great. All ingredients have their natural color still. Not only it has remained fresh, but also it has gained a lot of richness. The ingredients for our specialty today, a Macedonian Turli Tava, is 300 grams each of beef and pork, 3 pieces of potatoes, 1 piece each of zucchini, 1 green and red pepper each, 1 tomato, 1 onion, 1 cabbage, and 1 blue eggplant. Also we have 3 potatoes, 10 pieces of the Macedonian bamii, and 2 carrots. 50 grams each of frozen green beans and peas, and the spices are salt, black and red pepper, and mixed vegetable. So this is the Macedonian traditional dish Turli Tava, which looks very tasty and rich in color. That's the specialty I chose for today. I really wish that you try out and cook this Macedonian traditional dish and give us feedback as how did you like it. Best regards and wishes from Macedonia, yours Silvana Stojanova.